KOENAS, baby. Yeah, there it is.
Hey Lady Gators and hey
FamBam Gators at the Gator Gang channel.
Welcome to the first installation of Real Talk with Rego and Ratu.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are
guys.
so excited for this wonderful collaboration. Finally,
Finally, it has happened to me. Right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it.
Already, we've had only
Already.
2 sips, but already
Good
we are
lit.
like, you know,
Good. So
good
welcome
lit.
guys. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Click on the button and we will be so happy to include you in this big, wonderful, wonderful, fabulous
2 sips. I said
family.
I said 2 sips, and yet you are ready to. Yeah.
So, yeah guys, so today we're going to talk about all things women.
Yeah, all things friendships with females, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting topic to tackle. So we want you guys to comment down below and give us your feedback and your relationships with your fellow female friends or acquaintances.
Yeah, so we've just come out of Women's Month and it's easy to be all camaraderie
You know?
about it in August.
Be like Happy Women's
Yeah,
Month.
we
After
were
Women's
there.
Month, we are
We were
forgetting.
there,
We are
you know?
forgetting. We are
Yeah.
still sisters. We're
Yeah.
still, supposed to be one unity.
Yeah, that's true. So we forget. And yeah, guys, women are experiencing so much GBV, femicide, and we're just so blessed to be alive.
Grateful, definitely grateful.
Yeah, to be amidst women who are just going there and doing this thing.
Exactly.
While we chat, what
Yes.
are we up to?
While we chat, we are going to cook up a storm. We are going to bake. So I'm gonna bake a new recipe,
Okay.
new cupcakes. Ratu's gonna bake.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
what is it? What are you baking?
I'm doing a carrot cake, cupcake, cheesecake, something. Like a combination of carrot cake and cheesecake.
my
and a
hubby's
cupcake.
favorite. Yes.
Yes, honey.
Well, you know me, I'm a chocoholic,
Yeah.
so I am doing all things chocolatey. It's gonna be like a crust, a bottom crust, and then chocolate muffin-like cupcake, and then
Wow.
a meringue on top, the cherry on top.
Are my labels.
And my level.
My labels.
Yes.
She's gonna stay in her lane. I'm gonna stay in
Stay in
mine.
your lane.
But
Don't-
we're gonna show that in this cake we can have different elements. So
Exactly.
ladies, we can all be different, but you can all be in one space and you can try and gel.
Correct.
So we're gonna
Yeah. I think that's a good start.
yeah.
Let's get rolling.
Let's do this. So how this topic came about was one of the Gator ladies. She asked, "Why do I think that women don't get along?" And that's particularly a favorite question of
particular.
mine. Yeah,
Yeah.
in particular, it's one of a favorite question because I think I've experienced a lot of dislikes, and equally on my part, I've also played a role in not
Really?
being nice to some girls.
Girl. Were you a mean chick?
We're not proud. No, I actually wasn't a mean chick.
Okay.
But some circumstances make you mean.
I think some circumstances want you to be stern. So would
Yeah.
you refer that as being stern, or would you refer that as being a mean chick? You see, there's a difference.
Yeah.
I guess there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sanong, do you think
Yeah.
for which side of the fence were you?
Oh shucks,
Going for?
sis. I think no. Generally, I'm a nice person. Nah.
Okay.
Generally, I'm a nice person, but I think it's always misconstrued for being a pushover.
You see, that's the
And,
problem that
yeah.
I have. Is that
Yeah.
people think, "Oh, I'm too nice." No, you're too sweet. You're too sweet. And
Yeah.
that could mean, like you said, you're a pushover.
Yeah. But generally, I think I haven't had a fun run with girls.
You haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why, if you were to ask me how many friends I have, no, babes.
But where do
You
you
can count
think
them.
all that is coming from? Why do you think that the girls in the past had the need to say that about you or
babes.
act the way that they did around you?
So, I ain't trying to be in the spirit now, but my mom always said, there's this verse that Jesus says, they can't love you like you are of the world. Do you get what I'm saying? And I've always grown knowing that there's a certain anointing in my life that I have, and perhaps it's too much for people to handle. And then two, there's just this lie. There's this lie we believe, né?
Okay.
I'll believe a lie about you from someone.
From someone else, correct.
And then two, there's a lie I tell myself.
True.
That makes me inadequate to you,
100%.
and I believe that lie.
100%.
And somehow when I see you, I already have that.
What the block,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. I think that's where it stems from. I think girls are mean because we are insecure sometimes.
I think that's 100%.
We feel
Yeah.
inferior.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something we feel we are lacking, and so if that person has a smidge of it, then it makes me less of a woman or less of a. I don't know.
So jealousy.
Jealousy.
I've seen that a lot of bullying happens because of what's happening at home. What's happening at home is a big factor. It's because something's wrong with their parents, and then they come in and they now bully somebody else because they don't know how to take out that anger.
Yeah.
So therefore you are now the victim. You're like, weakest link, I'm going to go after you. And I'm going to bully you.
I'm telling you. But just a disclaimer, né?
Yeah.
I speak about this from a point of
reflection, not a point of hurt.
Yeah. And that's why I'm saying I wish your apologies were as loud as your moments of bullying and attack and victimizing and being mean. I wish, I wish the same way you went on Facebook is the same way you go and you apologize. But that's just not how it happens.
Yeah.
And as girls,
it's not going to be a public apology.
No.
It's not going to be a public apology.
No, as girls, we are taught to accept the apologies we'll never get. You
true.
know? And so that's the thing. And so now, when I look at all these instances, it's from a point of I've healed, but it's things that are part and parcel of my life. When I think of my matric, or I think of myself as an 18-year-old or 21-year-old, there are certain pains that I feel were necessary and they were caused by other people. So I hear that a lot of women, when you ask them how many friends they have, they literally can count them on their finger. On their fingers, on their hands.
On their hands.
Is that the same for you?
Yes, I think I could say that I have about 8 friends.
Yeah.
I mean, with me, I still consider them friends, even though I don't have time to see them.
Yeah.
You know? But the problem is, the reason why maybe I've lost a lot of friends is because of I don't have the time to meet them all the time.
Ooh.
You know?
So does that touch someone because Koena busy?
Keep it easy. But what now? But people are like, no, if you can't make time for me, and it's also the same as with relationships. Think about it. If a man can't make time for you, are you still gonna date him? So it's the same with relationships. I think it goes about with any relationship.
I can never understand this principle that just because I'm your friend, you can't be friends with Banbani.
Have you ever experienced it?
It's not fair. Yeah, I have. I've had a few possessive friends in my life.
Okay.
You could see they're very uncomfortable around these new people I do bring into the circle. But generally, I think I don't know, God just always brings people with similar traits in my life.
Okay, that's
if
good.
I ever, introduce you to my existing friends, you just easily fit in.
That's good, yeah.
It's always been a blessing and a curse sometimes. Because, honestly, it gets a bit tricky. Motho tla o serinya. Mo bophelong motho o tla nna hore ke chomi ya hao kganthe yena o tletse ulterior motives.
But what experience did you have with regards to that? That sounds
I think
like
I've always been in the presence, and not always Shem, because now I'm at a stage where I'm able to sift out those apples that are going to be problematic.
Was that not a problem?
Oh no, you were a sweetheart, honey. We'll get to you, honey. But I've always been in relationships, or friendships rather, that breed a lot of jealousy. I think, and that's the thing. Don't get me wrong. don't get me wrong. You know when some people say, I'm only friends with this certain type of people,
Okay.
we always think horrible snacks. But I'm playing devil's advocate over here. It's because sometimes you only ever start befriending certain types of people because they understand the life you live.
Correct.
Lena le dintho tsa hao ho ka se be le motho wa o nyaka compare, ho ka se be le motho wa batho ba le jealousy because kaofela ile etsa dintho tsa hao.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm saying it sucks because it's like I'm saying and I'm marginalizing maybe people who aren't as far as you in certain aspects of life, so they can't sit with you. But no, that's what I'm not
Can't sit
saying.
at the table with you.
Yeah, it's that thing of at some point you get to a point where you know what, I'm sick and tired of sitting with people who their blessings are not coming at the same time as mine, and so that causes them or we start having snide comments to one another, or we start just being funny. So that really makes everything uncomfortable. So I generally make sure that I'm surrounded by people where I know we're on the road to achieving something.
Exactly.
And I know we're going to achieve it. And that's the beauty of the diversity in our friendships, is that, you know, I'm the only married one in my friendship circle. Well, obviously you came, and that was like,
you got a married friend, girl.
yeah, one is married, one has a kid. I don't have a kid yet, you know. So there's those dynamics. One bought her house, one has got her first car cash. One, do you get what I'm saying? So we're all just slaying in our own individual ways.
And I feel like as women, that should be celebrated. I feel like it's something to celebrate. You know, be proud that your friend is getting those achievements.
Can we talk about that?
Let's not be jealous. Why are we jealous? Come on. Why are we jealous?
Why are we
Everybody has their own time. God has the time for you. So we shouldn't even be like jealous. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You know,
that's true. And I think people don't get it. People don't.
And I feel like
understand
that what happens with that is that then you don't even want to talk about your success
That's true.
with somebody else because you feel like, hore, this person is not jealous.
Come on, somebody.
No, man.
That's the thing. And that's the thing. I was reading this thing where it says, you know, some people get so ashamed of even, you know, sharing their achievements amidst certain groups of people.
Okay.
Because bamasaja their insecurities or their inferiority complex. So nanka se celebrate their achievement because how about to muitisa botlhoko because our skep sele shem utlo utla botlhoko ro yena shem dintho tsa hae tsona ha di tlhakane.
I think with me, when I was younger, I think I was very insecure. I think I was an insecure person.
Yeah.
But growing older, you get to understand that, you know what, everything happens for its own time. So if you're a grown up and you're at a certain age now, you have understanding of things, then there shouldn't even be. You know, you should understand, you know,
come on, somebody.
You need, what I always say is that you need to figure out who you are as a person. You need to find yourself. You know, once after high school, you need to find yourself. You need to say, okay, this is the person that I am.
Yeah.
If I'm a jealous person, you need to know who you're.
Deal with it.
Person. You need to deal with it.
And
so
the rules.
So that you feel, you know what, this situation is not good for me. You know, and get yourself out of it.
Yeah,
Once,
that's true.
so that you don't interfere with other people's lives because now you are diminishing
or
holding back other people just because we're not jealous. No.
Come on.
Let's stop this.
Sister.
Stop.
Come on, sister. We're gonna take an ad break now, guys. See you after the break. Hey Gators! Hey FamBam! We are back. Hey! It's the real talk with Rego and Ratu over here. So thank you guys so much for watching those ads. You know those ads allow us to do things like this, right?
Yeah! So please continue watching the ads. Thank you so much.
Whenever you walk in a room, girls are sluts. You know the only nice place where girls are really nice? It's in a club when we are poop drunk. Go to a club, babe. Poop drunk. Oh my gosh, what is your lipstick? I love that shade. Why did you get it? Oh, you're so pretty.
By that time, and that's why it's so easy at that time. Because I don't also, it's now dark, you know, I will only, Mama, let me ask you.
Yeah.
On the road, let me bump into you or be like, friend, oh my gosh, where did you buy that lipstick? We're like, oh no, I bought it somewhere. Go guy. You don't tell me, oh no, you can't make.
Mo babes.
Why?
Why? how long do you take to say, yeah, this person's my friend? You feel it, like, I mean, with us, like, guys, we've only known each other for a year now. It's our friend anniversary. We've only known each other for this very short year.
But it was, for me, it was so effortless. Like, it was so genuine, and I knew from the first time I saw you or I met you or I saw you on screen, I knew that, you know, these people, I love them. They're so genuine at heart. You know, there's something about them that I love. And when I met you for the first time, it was love at first sight.
It was just like,
literally,
home girl!
like, hey girl, what up?
You can see these cupcakes, do not let it mix in it. And it's not by mistake. It's because we're trying to show you guys that honestly, like, you can be a carrot lady and another lady who's a cheesecake lady comes by. It doesn't mean you should automatically say,
she's not my vibe.
You know, she's not my vibe.
She's not my vibe.
You just never know what you could get from her, you know? Sometimes,
that's the point. Yeah. And what's the point of networking if we're all going to be the same?
That's true.
You know?
That's true. Come on, somebody. So guys, just don't judge. Ladies.
Don't judge. I feel like
by their covers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you honestly never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you're missing a great blessing in another lady.
You don't know what that person is gonna give you.
Yeah,
it's gonna add in your life, you know. So
that's true. We gotta get up lady nuts, right?
Girl, really?
We need some more nuts in this.
So let's bring out the nuts.
So yeah, our cupcakes are ready to go into the ovnation station. It's a celebration. So yeah, and then the last thing we have to do is obviously make the frosting for the top to make it pretty.
Of course.
And then we're done. Last question for the chat is, how did your friendships, guys? Ma'am over here is nearing a year in marriage. Woo! Wow. Lenyalo le buima.
Le buima.
Lenyalo ha se babadi basadi. Lenyalo he ba re mosadi o tshwara thipa bohaleng ke ha
they really mean it.
Yeah.
I see thipa yana.
Yeah, no.
Girl.
How did your friendship dynamics change once you became a Mrs.?
I'm so used to knowing that, you know what, we'll talk when we have to talk.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with the fact that we're not gonna talk every day.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, you know, and hopefully one day, you know, we'll just get together, everybody.
Do you feel different now that you're married and your friends are not?
No, I actually don't. No, I think it's because it's a continuation, but I guess there should be a big difference between it. Marriage changes a lot of things. It does. I've seen a big change. I've seen a big change in myself. I've seen a big change in my husband. So in my friends, I haven't yet, because me and my husband took the year to bond. We took the year to realize, okay, what's happening, to deal with ourselves. So I haven't really had the time for friendships. If I had the time, it's just to call and be like, okay, how are you guys doing? How are you keeping up? You know, that's my kind of thing, just to check up on you, because it's good to check up on people. And I mean, like, the pandemic has definitely changed everybody's lifestyle. Yeah. Like, it's different, because now there wasn't that thing of like, no, let's meet up. So I think that helped in a way, so that everybody can just be calm about going out. But now we need to go out. Now we need to just bond again and just get back to, it's important to be connected and to be with people, I think, from my side.
Yeah, that's true. I think going in, like, you know, the wedding speeches, it's a touchy subject, because on the one hand, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes you don't change. Thank you, ma'am. I think everyone else around you changes, because especially your friends, they're mindful that, oh shucks, how do I approach her, or how do I be friends with her, because now she's got a different dynamic. You know, so some friendships, obviously, they have to respect the fact that you can't be calling me up at 10 o'clock to go out.
No.
You know,
you can't be doing that.
Yeah, it's different. Your emergency has to, you know, take into account that, okay, I must still know, okay, So I can't just up and go. No, my friends in an emergency. I have to. You'll
Be like, happy? Situation.
Yeah, but also there are people who once they get married, they start acting funny, and I don't know why. Because honest to God, it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
you know. So I just wish. It's a beautiful phase. It's a new phase. Yes, it comes with changes, but it doesn't mean now someone is lesser
Then the other.
Yeah. That was us for today, guys. So obviously you want to know how these cupcakes turned out, but you can only do that when
On our channel at Regodise. So guys, head on to Regodise's channel. It will be posted tomorrow. And part 2 where the cupcakes are ready and we are dining and having our tea party.
Let's have a tea party, guys.
And continuing the conversation about female friendships and why it's so important to keep it strong, you know, what is holding us back.
Yeah.
So give us feedback down in the description box. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Come on guys, do the things. Like,
Do the things.
Why?
It smells lovely, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know what to do. See you on the other side tomorrow.
I love you tomorrow.
You're only a day away. That's what hurts, and that's why, you know, we're so forgiving of men for the nonsense they do.
Yeah, nah, I don't think she's that pretty. And I'm just like, yeah, but I feel like I'm more prettier.
Lemon Sarah top to bottom, guys.
Wow, not